Hello everyone, welcome, my name is Phoenix and this is the Consumer's Guide to Filmmaking. Mother Mary, 2026, David Lowery. Mother Mary follows a pop star known as Mother Mary. Planning a massive comeback show, Mary's current costume sets her off and she wants something else. But she feels her only option is to go to the one person that wants nothing to do with her. Mary's former costume designer named Sam. With mere days before her big concert, Mary convinces Sam to make her a dress. But this process will not only reopen old wounds, but reveal things of a supernatural nature that will forever shape both their lives. I was interested in this film when I found out it was David Lowery's new movie. As a big fan of his previous work, especially A Ghost Story, I was very much looking forward to seeing what he was cooking up with this one. While I certainly admire much of what Mother Mary is doing, I feel there were other parts that left something to be desired. On a technical level, David Lowery's direction and his editing were top-notch. Working with Andrew Droz Palermo and Rena Yang to craft this film's visual aesthetic, Lowery is definitely continuing down the very surreal and fantastical road that was explored in The Green Knight. Many of these surreal set pieces are set against pure black backdrops or use very colorful lighting. Settings will bleed into each other through very seamless editing tricks, such as when Sam was talking about the last time she heard Mary's music. The set piece that led up to Mary's fateful fall off her hanging stage piece were these elaborate long take dance sequences that were very interpretive and emotional. On top of that, the glimpses we get of Mother Mary's concerts are well shot. I would get David Lowery to film a concert for an artist. I'd love to see that. The production design in this film is pretty nice. Primarily set on one property, this fancy building they used was really nice. The storehouse area that served as Sam's studio very much felt like an artist's studio, built with old brick and wood. To transition from that to these elaborate arena mock-ups, it was quite the feat. But since there are horror elements to this movie, there's, spooky ghosts and a little bit of blood here and there. I thought the presentation of said spooky ghost, this floating piece of red fabric, was quite a cool way to portray spirit. With the gnarly hand wound she gets in the film, along with her cutting her chest open, it was a perfect color choice as well. But in a movie about a pop star, the music is what we should be talking about. The original music in this film is composed by Daniel Hart, and it definitely reflects who Mother Mary is as a singer. It is very synth-heavy with lots of throbbing bass hits, only occasionally delving into normal strings and movie music arrangements. To capture Mother Mary's catalog, Hart collaborated with pop stars Charlie XCX, Jack Antonoff, and FKA Twigs to create a series of pop bangers. Very much in the vein of, an FKA Twigs, a Charlie XCX, a Lady Gaga, and the like. Mother Mary, in the best way possible, blends into that jungle. Plus, Anne Hathaway did the singing on those songs, so good for her. A two-person show, more or less. This script is performed immaculately by Anne Hathaway and Michaela Cole. Anne Hathaway was excellent capturing the anxiety-riddled mess that is a pop star going through a career and midlife crisis. Michaela Cole, through her very flowery and, dare I even say it, Shakespearean monologues, captures a spurned lover and friend having to once again face the pain she long put behind her. This story of two friends finding each other again, being able to accept responsibility and forgive, as well as a pop star crashing out due to overwork and turning into a commodity, are layered underneath, a spooky ghost story. My only complaint is that the ending felt kinda clunky. After Mother Mary's team finds them doing this ritual to rid Mary of the ghost that's been haunting her, Sam turns the remnants of said ghost, the red fabric, into a magnificent dress. As Sam's assistant tells her about Mother Mary's concert, Mother Mary rips off whatever thing she was wearing before walking onto stage, presumably to sing the greatest song in the history of songs. Well, thematically, I get what was happening, and it in theory wrapped up the arcs. Mother Mary not walking out on stage in that elaborate red dress kinda felt odd. That dress was the symbol of her and Sam rekindling their love and reminding Mary of what was actually important. Like, why are we getting this overly elaborate cross-cutting sequence when we could just have Mary in the red dress? Like, fuck it. Either way, while this might not be Laurie's finest hour, I still very much appreciate what is happening with Mother Mary. David Lowry's direction is very much on par with his best work, and while the script didn't fully hit a home run at the end, it was still carried by two brilliant performances by Hathaway and Cole. I still look forward to seeing what David Lowery does next, and if you dig your pop music and like spooky ghosts and whatnot, give this film a go. And I'm feeling a 7.5 out of 10 on this one. Maybe that's a little generous, but like it has tons of great elements. Catch you later, guys.